Meow. Meow. Who's a good boy? You gonna sit on the bed and watch me work? Yeah, move it back. Eh, it's about as good as it's gonna get. Hi, Zikimon. Oh, yep, that's how it always be. Once the vibes get going, everybody hops in. Lanicolin? 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 Am I saying that right? Lanicolin? Hi, how you doing? Hope you're having a good night. Wrapping up my day with this. It's snowing outside, so don't think I'm not gonna be sleeping in tomorrow. I gotta get up extra early to make sure to get to the shop and start cleaning. Snowing as we speak. Snow in my world means money, so hopefully there's plenty, 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 plenty. More snow, more roads, more stuff to clear, more broken stuff, more stuff to fix, more people that are calling me to go fix stuff. That's how it be. That's my industry. We're here. We're deer. We're going to get all the snow. Watch how clean I'm going to do this. We're going to do it first try. No hesitation. Check it. That's some professional stuff right there, folks. That's what you come to this channel for. Professional. No hesitation whatsoever. You seen that? That thing just span right around perfectly. Luke, please. You've been doing your own thing. I've been seeing you playing Fortnite and stuff. Don't you apologize. And politely speaking, don't you think I have the time to watch everybody's live streams? I've got kids. I've been playing Fortnite with these hooligans all weekend. We play Lego Fortnite. We have a family world that we're in. Don't worry about nothing. I've been liking all your streams, Luke, okay? Every time I see you're on, I go boop, boop, and I log off. If I have a second, I comment, as you see. Usually I have not a chance to read back. I really do try to keep off these damn phones. They're more addictive than drugs. But you know, at that same time, this is much more of a positive thing, right? Because this does get addictive. At the end of the day, I can't even see myself doing stop motion animation without live streaming it anymore. Kind of seems pointless doing it without live streaming it. And I'll let you guys enjoy some of the cool camera angles. Oh, you're welcome. How's everybody's night doing? What's up? Somebody throw some conversation in. What you guys up to? I got snow out there. I'm going to be up fixing the green machines. What you guys going to be doing? I already know we got one other person that's got snow. What's up? You guys in cold climates, hot climates? People all around the world. I've had people from Brazil. I've had people from Japan. I've had people from Germany. I've had people from Turkey. Lots of people from Canada, but I'm in the northeast United States, so of course I'm going to get a lot of people from Canada. Yeah. You guys see the set clearly? Is that coming through good? I can see the chat there, but is that coming through good? Can you see that camera real? Well, not camera. Can you see my screen here good? Eventually, we're going to start running this through capture cards and such, and just to prove you I'm not slacking. See? Look, I'm not lying. See? I have them. Not sleeping. We're trying to upgrade all this stuff. Forgive me, okay? We're getting there. Admittedly, we got to blast out these walls and kind of remake this whole basement before we're going to start doing any of that stuff. Maybe some new carpet down here would be nice. But yeah, I'll replay what we have so far, and then we will review the audio clips that we have coming up, and then we're going to start filming. Right now, I'm just goofing around with the camera. Here, let me check the chat. Oh, thank you so much. I'm good. I just finished stream 2. No snow, but it's cold. Cool. Sadly, I only got 5 views. Well, I mean, do your thing. The way that I view streaming is if you are going to stream and you're going to just be doing something, stream and then vibe. I would just be doing this if I was not streaming. That's simple as that. I would be doing this if I was not streaming. The only difference is I wouldn't be wearing the headphones because I don't want the copyright for whatever I'm listening to. Today I'm actually listening to the news. Usually I'm listening to some old cartoons, but I've been playing with the kids all weekend, so I didn't get to catch up on my world news. Just seeing what's on fire and you know, what sort of goods I need to stock, just in case they start aiming the nuclear warheads this direction. I'm just screwing around, just riffing. Voltec. I do need to get another sign though. I wrote this sign reverse, but I don't think anybody can read it. Yeah, I might as well take the damn thing down. Yes, I do remember you. I subscribed back to you. And I've been actually looking up people's names in Google pronunciations to make sure I'm getting that right. I'm looking forward to when Pranay comes back in because I looked up their pronunciation, Pranay. So I hope they come back in so I can astound them with my Google pronunciations. But yes, I do remember you. Who is better, Ronald or Messi? Are you talking about soccer? Sorry, football. My apologies, my very apologies. I'm an American. Football is the proper term. Honestly, I don't know why we call it that. Don't ask me. I was born into it. I don't have an opinion on that if you're asking me. I don't watch enough of that to have an opinion on that, nor do I watch much sports. I do watch hockey when it's on television, and I do watch a lot of motorsports. But do not ask me any motorsports racers. I am dumb. I'm squirrel brain. I want to watch them go around a track, and I want to watch them go fast. I don't care. That's the same thing when I go to the track. I usually do time trials, or I do open... what's it called? Excerpts? Is that it? Like, I would prefer not to even be in a short class race, especially not in my car. I'm not going out in something fancy. I'm going to buy a box if I'm going out there. And nothing's a box nowadays. Everything's freaking expensive. Ronaldo? Okay. I was going to say that, but I'm not educated enough. I don't know Messi that well. I know Ronaldo's name all over the place. I've definitely seen clips of him on YouTube. But yeah, just as an American, the only time I'm really like binge watching football is when the World Cup's on. But that's only because it's streaming everywhere, right? If it's on all the time, I'm gonna watch it. And that's actually, I find that to be extremely entertaining. But I do see how Americans would find it extremely boring. As an American, I totally get it. You know, in an entire game, you can play an entire game and still have overtime over one damn goal. I get it. That's pretty damn frustrating. It must get sickening. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to run this cord because this cord's going to be in front of my chest, and I don't like that. I don't want to be able to have the So, I mean, most of the equipment nowadays is Bluetooth, but people are still running with cords. You really got to be very wary of where you're going to put the cord. I've shown it before, but I have little slots and areas on this set where I route the cord so that I can lock it in. And be able to secure it wherever I see fit. I've also got little towers and such, areas where I've already kind of pre-built existing structures to make it easier for me to work with it. So I want to use one of these. Bang. Now we're locked in. Now the cable's not going anywhere. Okay, just making sure I didn't miss anything. And this is kind of where I have it screwed up because I'm off one lip here. But it's alright, it'll work just fine. Do I have another? Yeah, screw it. That should work just fine. Oh yeah, that snapped in real good. Everybody heard that. That snapped in real good. Put one more there just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Perfect. Alright, so this is where I want to now officially decide where the camera is going to be. Now, first of all, I'm noticing that I need to fix this, so I'm just going to go ahead and fix it now. That will do. That'll be fine. Okay. Sure I didn't miss anything. Yep, we left off at football. I can get lost in this sometimes and turn around and there's 5, 6 comments that I missed, and then I feel really bad because somebody got bored and left. Okay, so I think I got an idea of how I want it to go. I would catch that if I was able to rotate. Oh, okay. See, I was just saying the same thing, that you gotta scroll up. I do my best to make sure I don't miss chats. One time I missed, I'm gonna say it forever on, and I don't know if this person's a subscriber, but one time somebody was talking about Nightmare Before Christmas, and I missed them in the chat, and to this day on, I feel very bad about it because they were trying to engage me in conversation, and I missed it. To this day on, I feel bad about it. I mean, eventually, maybe one day I will have so many people in the chat that it will be excusable, but I doubt that. And I also would prefer not to get to that point because that's obnoxious. I've seen people streams like that where they have to time it out and make sure that you've been a subscriber for like 3 weeks. Otherwise, their stream gets so crazy it crashes it. That's nuts, yo. Okay, just making sure I didn't miss anything. 3 likes. Thanks, everybody. On Sunday, out here pushing bricks, and I get 3 likes. I'm loving it. Safari transportation. Are you kidding me? Safari transportation? If you must know, I'm watching the Minnesota documentaries. If you don't know that forgive me for not knowing this kid's name, not kid, but this guy's name off the top of my head, but he's been in South American prisons to do interviews. This kid's no joke, guys. He's not some suburban punk. This guy speaks fluent Spanish, and he's been at some pretty scary, gosh darn places. The documentaries are pretty damn insane. Been very interested in listening to it. Now, forgive me for fiddling around with this camera for a long amount of time. I'm a small town creator and I make shorts. I saw the video you're showing the TV. Okay, good. Good. I'm trying to make sure that the TV looks good. If I need to bring the camera in further, I will, but I also want to try to give you like a whole scope of everything that's happening. Now, at some point or another, what I really want to do is, and I have this in the works, I already showed you the capture card. There's a couple things that we need to do in order, but basically PS5, and then at a certain point, I want to be able to have like maybe one, there's going to be 2 screens, and then there's going to be 2 to 3 cameras that I'll be able to toggle through. And I want to be able to mount one of them like right there, so that it shoots right down on this. And then I can have one back here, and then I can have one here, then I can just go click, 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 just flip through them. What is cabin? Did you know that I built a cabin, like a wooden cabin, like out in the woods? That's freaking awesome, man. I did that as a, what is it called? A senior project in high school. We built a little shed almost. It wasn't a cabin. I wouldn't use the word cabin, but we built a shed. And I have built a couple of sheds in my my time. I've stayed in many cabins. Cabins are fun. But, you know, I've already said I'm from the Northeast, so obviously I've... there's a stereotype right there that you can check off in the box. Oh, you're from the Northeast. You stay in a cabin at least once in your life. Yeah, many a times. Yeah. Immediately, somehow, that accent kind of kicks in. Okay, I don't like how wobbly that is. You look how wobbly that is? That's no good. If your camera mount is moving in a standstill, that's no good, because then that means every shot is a potential that it might move. So you gotta redetermine your base. I think I might have to add an extra couple spots to this to make it sturdier. Though I think this should fix it. I think I want to move it just a little bit further back. That should do it. So let's have a look at that again. I think that's actually going to work. I just need to add a couple more mounting pieces and secure it. Crazy stuff. No, it doesn't. Okay, we need a couple more mounting pieces, but we'll get there. It's snowing now? Heck yeah! Let's go. It's a wooden house made of trees. Okay, so you do make a legit cabin. Now, when you say cabin, are you talking like... Ooh, wow, my hair looks dumb. Are you talking... like one room or like a multi thing? Because the thing that I mean, no need to get into it. I'm just curious. Is it like one open thing, or is it like a couple of different? When you say plumbing, sorry. When you say cabin, I'm assuming no plumbing. Basically, that's what I'm getting at. No plumbing. Obviously, basic electricity, because electricity is pretty easy to do. They make it so easy nowadays. Nowadays, all you gotta do is buy some sort of a battery pack, and you put it somewhere in a thing. And one room? Okay, yeah. And that's in, you got a pellet stove in there? Some sort of a heating thing in there? Pellet stove is the most common thing nowadays. Everybody goes up on that pellet stove game. I actually put one in my mom's trailer. It's awesome. It's awesome. I hate it too, because I lived in that trailer with her growing up the whole thing, and then I put one in there for her when I was like 25, and now the thing's so hot it almost melts the damn paint off the wall. Well, it has a solar power. There, see? Electricity's... And I bet you just bought the panels and like a thing like that, and it all plugs in wicked convenient, or did you like have to wire it up? I'd imagine it just comes in like convenient panels that, you just have to be good about it and know how to set it up. Because that's not easy. Like, it's not something that everybody can do. You can't just put a panel on the roof and expect it to work. You actually have to put some thought into, okay, is that tree going to block this off at like 3 o'clock? What hours of the day is the most optimal prime sunlight? It's not just leaving a panel on your roof and getting power. There's a lot of thought that goes into that stuff. I made a wood there you go. See, out of a propane tank. Yep. I have a bunch of mini of those camping propane torch things, the mini ones that you can put on top of like a regular propane tank. Those are wicked convenient, especially this time of year. You don't have to bring anything with you. Like, oh, it's cold, man. We'll just bring a propane tank, and you just leave that outside. Especially with diesel equipment, if the trucks get too cold or something, you're gonna have to heat up the front of it. You get a big blower and you light one of those in front of it, and could you show me your cat? How did you know? Hey, buddy. Oh, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You better give the Ziggy cat hearts. You give that Ziggy cat hearts. Meow, 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 meow. Who's a good boy? Kenny! He's a bastus. He's been extra cuddly because when it's snowing, he gets all upset because for some reason he thinks we control the weather, so he gets upset with us and he gets extra cuddly because he thinks that might help us control the weather. He's a cat and he just does not understand. Thank you, thank you. He's quick clickbait, and I am not ashamed to admit it. No, he's a good boy. I love kitties. I'm a cat person. Not that I have anything against dogs. I just don't have any time for it. I have children. I don't need dogs. I'm gonna move this closer. So this is just sitting on a fold-out ladder chair. I'm just kind of working with what we have. Oh, that's much better. I should have moved that in on you guys sooner. You got a much clearer picture to work with. There you go. That's better. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. I think he's so cute too. The joke that I make is that we got him as a short-haired cat, and sometime before he was 3 years old, I left him in the dryer too long, and then he just, and now he's all fluffy like that. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. He was a short-haired cat. I didn't let him dry out long enough, and now now he's all fluffy. He's a tough, I try not to swear. He's a tough cat too. If I go away for a weekend, he leaves me presents because he misses me. He is an outside cat. He has full outside permission. He has his own door. And even when it is snowing, folks, even when it is snowing, that cat has no litter box. He refuses to use a litter box. He has not had a litter box in almost 5 years. That cat has not had a litter box. He does not like the sand. He doesn't like using the litter box. He doesn't like the smell of his own. He goes outside and uses the bushes, even in the time of the snow. I had a litter box set up for 2 years. He never used it. It just sat there for 2 years once he became an outdoor cat. And then just one day, in the most awful of rainstorms, I thought to myself, man, that cat must have used the litter box at some point. I went downstairs, nope, and I thought, yeah, I'm throwing this away. We ain't keeping it down here. How do you live stream? I don't know how to live stream. First of all, you need 50 subscribers. So post a bunch of shorts, and eventually somebody will... you'll get subscribers as you go along. Just post a bunch of crap. Go ahead. Just post a bunch of shorts, crap, whatever you think you want to post. If it's not even... If you just need it to get to the point where you're live streaming because that's what you want to do, that's what I mean by crap. So I don't mean like your content is going to be bad. That's what I mean by like if you're just doing it to get to 50, post videos of your cat. There you go. You got a cat. You got a dog. Telling you. It'll get you 5 or 10 subscribers if you post one video of your cat or dog. This bugger over here, Tuxedo Cat, he gets me, on average, he gets, depending on what I use for songs and what videos I do, on average, he gets me 3 to about 15 new subscribers every time I do a cat video. And as you said, he's cute, so I do have an advantage of he's adorable. Do you play? No, I do not play Roblox. I will not elaborate any further on Roblox. We do not play that in this house. We play Lego Fortnite in this house, as Luke will tell you. I have 562 videos, but you have more than me, Luke. You have more subscribers than me. I think you got more videos than me because I have just a little more videos than subscribers. Yeah, but then again, it really does depend on your content. Fortnite's going to drag a lot more people to your channel, believe it or not. You type in Fortnite. But I've been typing in Legos, and I feel like Legos is bringing a lot of people to me. For some reason, and I'm trying not to say it because I feel like they block you for it, but YouTube has a problem. Oh, I said the W word. Sorry, you're not supposed to say it out loud in live stream too. Hi, Mim Yum. They have something against HOTWHEELS is. I don't know why. None of those videos I post get traction, and some of them get flagged. I don't know what it is. Like, I guess only some like select people are allowed to post videos on behalf of that company. Psst. Okay, now he got off the bed. He's going to go do his thing. 562 videos. How long have you been doing it? 2 years, at least? At least 2 years, right? Excuse me. Okay, I do kind of want to review what I got going on here, but I'm chatting. That's the whole point of the stream. Ziggy! Ziggy? Sorry, he's smashing things to get my attention. He wants me to get up and play with him.
Thanks again for bringing...
Okay. So, once again, my usual disclaimer. I have a 14M subscriber, and I have 14K. I'm pretty sure I've looked at your channel. I'll have to check it again. I'm sorry. There's so many different people. You have 14 million subscribers. Is that right? Damn. Now, that's the Roblox, I'm assuming, yeah? Okay, cool. So you there's a couple of subscribers that I have that play Roblox. I don't want to get into it if you play Roblox. I have nothing against it. It's just I'm not a cup of tea in this house. Now, would I say we're Minecraft folk? No, we're not Minecraft folk in this house either. We've not too many internet games. Honestly, Fortnite's really the only one that's kind of crossed into the kids' realms. We do play Among Us. That's about it. Really trying to think. Oh, what, to you? Oh, I shout out everybody. Oh wait. Oh, I'm assuming Projwal. Am I saying it right? Abhay? Ah, never mind. I try not to say it if I'm gonna butcher the name, okay? Yeah, please donate subscribers. Luke, you're quick on that one, right? I give you the credit on it. That's good. So, to the disclaimer, I always say it before going through. If it sounds quiet, that's because I have yet to add this. Which state are you? New Hampshire. I always say in a disclaimer, I don't add the sound effects until after. So if it sounds quiet and you're only hearing the vocals, I'm sorry, not what am I saying here? Lines. If you're only hearing the lines, that's because I go back and I add all the sound effects later. You match everything up to audio lines, and you go back and you match the sound effects up to your scenes. Ouch. So right now, this is what we have so far. We have 2 minutes of animation. This has taken us in total. Yeah, I've been working on this for about 8 months. But if I really sat down and wanted to try to knock this whole thing out, I could get it down in about a month if I was doing this every night. So let's watch it through.
Thanks again for bringing me to work this morning, Andrew.
You're welcome, Mark. Usually Lewis opens, but
Georgia.
our boss wanted us to both be here.
Oh, I see the retracted
Yeah,
message.
I'm
I didn't get a
becoming
chance
an
to read it. I'm
essential
sorry.
figure around this mall.
All you do is receive orders and wash dishes.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was kind of mean.
No, the crate. This is supposed to be out back on the dock. How am I
How
supposed to
many
get
years
this
old,
through the kitchen?
Yeah, how did that get in the
1992.
wall?
Does that
Myself,
give you my
Lewis,
age?
and our boss are the only ones that have keys.
We have
Forgive
to
me
get
if
it
I forget.
inside, and
I
have
stopped
to
keeping
unload
track
it into the
after
refrigerator
25.
before the food goes bad.
This is an absurdly large crate. What's in it?
Is there a label on your side?
Quantity 1 shark. Good for up to 72 hours of transportation?
Don't look at me like that. I just receive it. I don't cook it.
How could that shark have been in the crate?
Its vertebrae is made out of cartilage.
How is it still alive?
It said on the label, up to 72 hours of transportation.
We have to get it back in the crate and get it out of here.
I keep emergency supplies for occasions like this out back. Cover me.
Hey guys, morning. Oh.
Lewis, quick, close the door.
Oh, come on, Lewis. You let it out?
We need to get that shark back in the crate before people start showing up at the mall.
We have another 20 minutes or so. Better get started.
Here, we all need to be wearing life jackets.
I do think I liked
How
one
do
of
you
those
expect
videos.
to
Forgive
get the
me. I
shark
look
back
at
in the crate?
Get
so
me
much
alongside,
content.
I'll do the rest.
There's a gentleman that live.
work so early.
Again?
There's a gentleman that live streams from the cabin that he built in the woods, and he built like a 3-room cabin with a second floor to it, like a mini second floor. It's not a full second floor, so it's like 2 rooms, and then the third room's a main room with a second floor. I'd give him a shout out, but he's got a name that my mush mouth is not going to be able to get correctly. Never heard that word spoken before. I've only seen it written. But that's awesome. That's some real cool stuff. And you were telling me about the Camaros. I think you said you had 2 Trans Ams, right? Or am I thinking of someone else? Oh, I just appreciate you stopping in. Come by anytime. Appreciate a like. Make sure I have subscribers on, because if I'm not subscribed to you, it's because I don't see you in my subscribers on. I'm pretty sure I am subscribed to you. I know I'm subscribed to Luke, that's for sure. Okay, so let me catch the last part of that, and I just want to kind of reload the processor where I'm at.
I don't trust like that. What are you boys up to? Oh, what in the name of...
Okay, so that is a little bit quick, but I want to watch that all over again and
I
just
don't
kind of
trust like that.
watch the
What are you
shark
boys
again.
up to? Oh, what in the name of...
Now this is where I do think I should have made this a bit longer of a scene, but it gets the idea. It accomplishes what I wanted. You see
How
that
do you
Miguel is
expect
now
to
out
get
of the
the
scene.
shark
He
back in the
goes
crate?
up
Get me
the
alongside,
pillar, so
I'll
he's
do the
away
rest.
and out of
What
the
are you
camera. I don't
boys
have to
doing
worry
at
about
work
him.
so early?
Miguel, no one appreciates your
So shark's coming
appearances
from
or
this
your
way. Here he comes.
commentary.
No, wait, we actually could use your help, Miguel. Can you come over here?
I don't trust like that. What are you boys up to? Oh, what in the name of...
Okay, yeah, I'm happy with all that. Let's. So this is where it's gonna get really fun. I have to figure out how to get all 3 of those characters into this scene, have them put this lid onto that crate, and make it look realistic. Well, that was quick. How many years old are you in here? I was born in 1992. Forgive me for if I don't know my own age. What am I, 33? Am I 34? The hell am I? I don't know. I stopped keeping track after 25. And I didn't even do anything for my 30th birthday. I was just in with the kids. And, yeah, I celebrated upstairs for the 30th birthday. Let's say it like that.
Thanks again.
I don't trust like that. What are you boys up to? Oh, what in the name of...
I've already said it before, but did you ever have things that you wanted to do when you were a kid? I've always wanted to make stop motion animation. I saw Wallace and Gromit, all sorts of different things, but Wallace and Gromit, the penguin's what made me want to do it. The whole concept of it was sitting in a box and they have the camera and they spin the whole box thing to get it to go up and just unbelievable imagination. The way that they animated the railroad tracks, where they don't actually have it going forward, they have the character going backwards, and they animate the camera forward to make it look like it's moving forward. That's genius. Okay, so let's check out our next audio cue.
Hey, that's my goon. Hey, that's my goon that's in that crate. Let him out. Hey, that's my goon that's in that crate. Let him out.
So first we're going to make the characters go through the door and they're going to close the crate. And then we'll have Miguel sneak in behind them and hey! Now, how do I get this shark to look like it's in here realistically? This is the part that I've been having a problem with. I don't know how to get this shark to look like it's actually realistically in here. I would love to be able to like raise this whole set and have this be hollow and have the tail come up through the bottom, but that's just not how we're going to be able to work this. Now, I really could get Ziki. I could get crazy with it, and if I had a couple extras of these, maybe for future projects, it would be worth it if I cut this and just had this tail, so I could shove the tail down in it, and it would look like it's, just about a little bit in it. It would look like it's all the way in it. Make the illusion of the crate being deeper. But we're kind of out of options with that. So I'm thinking that I might have to use something in substitute that might look like the shark. Maybe if I throw some bricks in there, that might kind of make it look like the shark's in there. So let's have a look at what we have for the camera. So just for giggles, throw that in there. Just for giggles. Let's do three. Okay, well that looks dumb. It's a block. It's a block sitting in there. There's no depth to it whatsoever. I might have to move the camera and have it going through over here and try to shoot it at a different angle. But for now, you can't see the bottom of it. So it does give you the illusion that they're in there. I gotta add something. Can I trick the camera? Now that doesn't look right. It's obviously sitting behind it, not in it. Well, that looks kind of dumb, but I mean, that's all we really have to work with. That's really all we have to work with. So, I really think this is all I'm going to have to work with, and I'm just going to have to be very quick about the scene. Now, considering the lid is here, I do have some time to play with it, so before we move it, let's use what I like to call marker bricks. I use these as marker bricks. I'm going to put that down there so I remember exactly where this piece was sitting before I move it up. Because I don't want to be dumb and forget. Oh, look, there's another little piece underneath it that I totally forgot about. Imagine if I started filming and that piece was sitting there the entire time. I finished everything and I forget to move that from the set. Where is my pick tool? When do you guys start live streaming tomorrow? So I'm going to leave, so that's why. Don't focus your life around seeing people's live streams, please, especially mine. I am impulsive in my live stream. I have 2 kids, and I will say to the live stream community, and I've said it to the live stream community again, my family in my life is much more important than logging on. The way that my live stream is if I'm doing something and I have the free time, you will be on the live stream. I can't wait for the springtime when I'm going out to car meets and events, and you guys get to see all the cool cars and garages and meets and events that we go to in the summertime, and I'm happy to live stream all of that. But, that's when I'm going to be scheduling things, because I have to bring my wheels there at a certain time to get a good spot, to be able to tailgate, because I am meticulous like that. I'll say it like that. Appreciate that look. Yeah, please go to sleep. I got to get up early. That's why I put a nice clock here. Now it's a little turned at the moment. But I try to always keep a clock somewhere in my live stream so that you know, I know it's reversed, but so that you know what time I'm working on here. I'm probably going to have to be up at 5:30 in the morning to get to work. It's going to be fun. So don't think I should be up right now. I should be asleep. I do want to at least get this lid on there, and then I'll maybe do one audio cue. If I can find my pick tool. So let's have a look here. If the lid goes on like this, it's going to block the... Hold on. If the lid goes on like this, it blocks the shark. So now I can take the illusion of the shark goes away and the lid will close. You see? But if I did it the opposite direction and they came up and they put the lid on this way, you see what I'm getting at? You see the shark. The illusion's kind of gone. Now it's just the shark vanishes and you see this moment of emptiness and the shark not existing. So we're going to have the characters. Lewis is going to run around the table this way. I'm going to have Mark come in on this side here, and he's going to have to drop the spear. You know what? I'll have Mark come in here because he's holding the spear, so I'll have him pick it up with his left hand. I'll have Andrew come over here and pick it up with two hands. So Andrew will be standing here, and he'll move in here. And they'll drag it up, and it'll block off the shark. That way I can pull the shark away and shut the lid. And then the characters can go around and pull the lid down. And when all the characters are around, I'm going to want to have... That's going to work perfect because I can spin Andrew right here, and he's the first audio cue is right here is Andrew. That's perfect. Okay, so we got it. Let's put that back down there. We're going to take away our marker brick. First audio cue.
Hey, that's my goon that's in that crate. Let him out.
Next line being Andrew.
Miguel, say one more word. We're putting you in the crate with
I'm
him.
reading it.
Miguel, say one more word. We're putting you in the crate with him. Miguel, say one more word.
In Mustaches, I go live in 3 minutes. I give you live.
Say one more word.
Here,
We're putting you in the crate with him. Miguel, say one more word. We're putting you in the
I'm
crate with
assuming
him.
that's what it means.
Miguel,
Go to bed.
say one
You got
more
stuff to
word.
do.
We're putting you in the crate with him. Miguel, say one
And
more
Luke,
word.
have
We're
fun
putting
on
you
your
in the
live
crate
stream.
with him. Miguel, say one more.
Forgive me, I'm burnt out from playing Fortnite all day. I've been playing, you're looking for a new mode and you haven't tried Lego, try Lego Brick Battles. It's duos Fortnite with Lego. Like it's actual Lego Fortnite with the building, ramps and all that stuff and guns. You know that, yep. Yeah, I should be going to bed too.
Hey, that's my goon that...
Okay, so let me see if I can get at least a couple of scenes out here before I lock in. Excuse me. Forgive me, no, not showing the family. On the live streams, perhaps when we're walking around at the car meets. Most girls are self-conscious about being on the internet. Because let's not get into the psychology about live streamers on the internet. There's very few live streamers that are actually doing it for themselves. In terms of like, here's my creative content that I want to share with the world. Some people are just noise and they're talented at it. I'll give them that. Not going to deny it. It's not like I'm not watching their noise. Honestly, the whole reason I'm here is 3 aspects. 1, I watch a lot of live streams, and I think I can do it better than a lot of live streams. 2, I used to watch a live stream and have a big live stream community that I watched and was a part of, and he just went away one day, and I carried a lot of his viewers over to my live stream, and that's kind of a reason that I've been keeping it going. And 3, I had a very decent brush with death about 2 years ago, and it took away my my not desire of being on the internet anymore. In terms of like, I kind of didn't view this as real socializing. I thought this was not really a true form of socializing, and I've come a complete 180 on that subject. Because nowadays, honestly, the internet is the filter of finding like minds of people. Because most of the time, I have to deal with all of the upfront dopes that ruin every single public event, to where there is either no longer a public event, or that the people that used to be a part of it and had a great time at it no longer will go, due to the fact of all of those people who have ruined it. It's almost like recreating that, but, well, I hate to say it, but I'm going to use the term bubble rather than that other term that they throw around. And I don't really even want to think of it like that, because I don't moderate it like a bubble. You want to go to some people's channels that will, the moment you say something, they'll block you, or they'll report you. I guess you haven't been on live stream that long. Or some people just completely won't even give you a second to explain yourself if you're on some sort of subject. I got all the time in the world on here, man. You think I'm in any hurry on here? You think I look like I'm doing something that I'm in a rush doing? Nope. Let's shoot the shit. See what's up. I'll swear. This isn't listed for kids. I'll turn back in a moment. Focusing. Can't you see I need focus? I'm throwing jokes. Give me a moment. I have to move all 3 of these characters the correct leg and the correct space each time in 2 frames per step. Why are you serious? Show me family. Why are you serious? Oh yes, I'm absolutely serious. We're all downstairs. I made sure to take pictures off the walls and such in this room. I mean, I'll go show you the kids' playroom. It's right over there. It's filled with Legos. We'll walk out into the rec room, but I took all the pictures off in the rec room too, because I don't want to show like pictures of my grandmother or my aunts or my cousins that were here. They're all upstairs. We kind of put some thought into these things. I don't think my aunt would appreciate a picture of her randomly like just chilling in the background while I'm playing video games on a live stream. Her wearing a Mickey Mouse shirt in Florida with the ears. Yeah, I don't think she's going to want that on the internet. Okay? And to the same subject, I mean, you play Roblox. I don't mean to insult you in that aspect, that if you don't get why we don't want our kids on the internet, you play Roblox. I'm going to leave it at that. That's why we don't want our kids on the internet. Maybe someday you're going to see a video of, like, my kid whipping around like a gator or something, but, like, I guarantee you he's going to be wearing a helmet. You're not going to see his face. Now that being said, I see lots of kids that like do like extreme sports and stuff, and that's a whole different thing. Like there is like a weird line of like, you know, oh that's cool, post that, but I gotta tell you, when you go to a live stream and you see like a baby or like a toddler or something like that, dude, nope, I block that immediately. I don't want to see your slice of life, like, you know, you at home with the two kids sitting there watching Gumball on the TV while you're making American chop suey. No, 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 no. That's not the live stream I'm watching. You know, I can go upstairs and I can see that. I can, in that aspect, I could get how that would be appealing to some people because, gosh, if you don't have that and you catch that on a live stream, I definitely can see how some people really would just sit there and watch that all day. But that being said, isn't that really sad? Because that's the only reason people are watching you guys, because they're pretending you're their family. That's messed up, buddy. I don't want people online pretending that my family's your family. No, thank you. You're welcome to enjoy my silly little Lego habit. Whatever else I want to spew out on here for my own documentation, just in case I get hit by another truck and I want something for my kids to watch. And I'm getting used to rambling. Thank you, appreciate that. Yeah, I'm rolling back up the chats. I'm gonna need to sleep. And I appreciate you. I'm just gonna say 2690 so I don't mess that up. I appreciate you 2690. I'm gonna say COD so I don't mess up that first part. Yeah, COD, I know you. You're in my subscribes. I subscribe to you. I know Lloyd. I know your picture, Lloyd. I'm gonna remember that. I said hello back. I read. Oh, you're saying hello to. I got you. Word. Okay, I see. I'm getting in the habit of scrolling up and checking all these things. I appreciate that. I'm sure you appreciate Lego animation because you have Lloyd as a picture. Check out Starbrick Studios if you love Lego animation. I'm sure I'm shouting it out to you before, but go check out Starbrick Studios. I'm in a couple of his videos. Damn commercials. It's like they know the moment I grab the brick that the commercial goes on. Haha, now you can't skip the commercial because you're in the zone. And you must focus, so you have to listen to our advertisements. Okay, so I'm already kind of messing up. I want Mark to stay there. So I'm going to hit this frame, and I'm going to stop Mark right there because I made a mistake. Mark's not supposed to go any further. So I'm going to stop him abruptly. You stop right there. We're going to move him forward. Okay, now we're going to move Andrew to the side. Always try to keep your characters' faces not staring at the camera. You might not think it's a little detail, but then you go back and you realize your character is just... And it don't look right, does it? Okay, good. Making sure I'm up with the chat. Good. You know what's fun? I just realized that was all a waste of time. Shark wasn't in there. Check it out, how distracted you could get on a live stream. Now, because of the camera change, Honestly, I don't mind scrapping all that because I was really pissed off with how they were coming through the door. I don't even want to watch it back. I was really upset with how they were coming through the door because of the how he's holding this. So I want to run that all back. Just wasted all my time doing that, but that's the level of stop motion. Welcome to stop motion, folks. You're gonna waste your time. You're really gonna waste your time. All right, so we're gonna do that all again. We're running the whole thing back. Now I like that much better. You see how I don't have to run them through the door slowly this time? Now they're actually going to file in real quick. And I think I'm going to go 1 frame now rather than 2. I'm going to run 1 frame rather than 2. This is going to look much better. Okay. Not upset about that at all. Check the chat. Check the chat. Chat's good. Okay. And we're going back to it. 1. Squeaky wheel gets the grease. Come on, dude. Get your foot. There we go. Perfect. Beans! Stop motion is very talented. Stop motion is very patient. Are you making a series? Yes, the series is called Brickorama. This is episode... Technically, this is almost episode 60, but we lost all the original... I lost all the original episodes. Due to copyright issues. I've been doing this since 2007 in terms of my animation. You can go to an official documented forum online and you can see my name in terms of like order of creators listed, accredited for making Lego stop motion animation in 2007. First ones on YouTube were... You ever heard of Blunty 3000? If you never heard of Blunty 3000, gosh, I'm old. Those were like the first Lego videos. Circle, circle, dot, dot. I got my cootie shot. You think that girl is hot? I think I'd rather not. Circle, circle, dot, dot, Lego. Look that up. That's one of the most original YouTube Lego animation videos that you're going to find out there, guys. I was there on the forefronts. I was there when the wave crested in and it broke. And watched the tide roll back. If you don't get the Hunter S. Thompson reference, gosh damn it, I'm broadcasting to a bunch of kids. I don't mind it, but gosh, I wish my audience range was a little older. It's okay. I'm playing with Legos. What do I expect? What do I expect? Can I get kids? I'm a kid. I'm playing with Legos. I know what I am. I am realistic about my existence. Oh, I gotta move that shark a little bit. That shark has gotta look like it's flailing and struggling. That's a little much. That's dumb. No. Now, this all looks like it's taken so long, but when you watch it play it back, it's going to look so quick. And Brickorama does have there's an entire plot, story, ending, everything. There's seasons and seasons of this written. I've been writing this since I was a kid. I have all sorts of episodes ready to go. I used to write it as a comic book, and it wasn't called Brickorama. So I'm kind of translating the comic book into the Brick series. And eventually one day I might actually get it out of brick format because I don't like being trapped in the world of brick. I definitely want to do animation outside of brick, absolutely. But that's going to involve a 1080p camera and a real setup, a real couple of $100 setup. Not this janky playing with toys thing I got going on here. I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm playing with toys in my basement. I'm very happy that I can play with toys in my basement. Go ahead, make fun of me. I bet you're in a one-bedroom apartment, and that's why you're making fun of me. I was there once. I feel bad for you. Grind. Everything's much more expensive now, so I'm sorry things are much harder for you. Because every year it's just getting harder, and hopefully it's going to get easier, because otherwise it's going to be real damn difficult for my kids, and it's going to be even harder for their kids. And all my kids are inheriting is car parts and Legos, so don't think they're going to be well set off. A house, but at the moment the bank owns it, so don't think I know how commerce works. Be surprised to find someone in the chat that owns their own house. Good gracious, unless it's a cabin in the woods. Shout out. Turning back. What a dedicated series that is. I appreciate it. Well, I mean, I've been thinking about it since I was a kid, so you get to have that like the robot named the vacuum cleaner. I was just watching this with my son, but We Bare Bears has a vacuum cleaner in it, and it makes me feel like I'm ripping them off. But in reality, I've had this series and that character since 2000 before 8, and I don't think We Bare Bears came out until after I was out of high school. And I got a PlayStation right when I graduated high school. I got this PlayStation 3 right when I graduated high school. It was almost a graduation present. Now that's going to look a little awkward, but I'm going to allow it because I think these characters are moving quick enough to where I'm going to get away with it. Now you see how Andrew's right here? Because I'm getting sick of this, having to work with these three characters, I'm going to take him off scene. And it's going to look okay. Watch what I'm going to do with him. I'm going to take him off scene. I'm going to move Mark here. Oh, I can move the shark. And then I'm going to move this here. Perfect. Now I can get him out of the scene. Ow. Now I can get him out of the scene and not have to worry about it. And I also don't have to move Lewis's legs anymore because Lewis is no longer where you can see his legs. Excellent. Now I really get the cheat. I love hiding the character's legs behind something because then you can cheat. You really get the cheat a lot. So now I really can see how much faster I'm doing this now because I don't have to move their legs. And guess what? You don't see where he is. He's now out of frame. Bye. Don't have to worry about him anymore. He's still in frame in your imagination, but in your eye, he's not there anymore. And I don't have to worry about him. He's not my problem anymore. So now I just got to get these characters to where they need to be and not bump the camera because, damn it, I think I just bumped the camera. No, I touched the top of the set. I'm good. I didn't bump the camera. I touched the top of the set. Turn him. Turn his head. Thank you. I appreciate the compliments about the cat. I use him for clickbait to get traffic to my channel. I am honest about what I do. Plus, I love watching cat content. So I am glad to contribute to the cat content in the internet. I only wish that I was doing it I only wish I uploaded videos of him when he was a kitten. I am planning on doing one of those, I'm going to be a super dork and I want to do one of those. And here it goes, I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare. I want to do that with the Ziki cat. I want to show little kitten photos of him so everybody can see what he looked like when he was a kitten. I have a couple of videos of him going buck wild when he was a kitten, but forgive me, they were in the old house and I kind of don't like looking at videos of the old house. I'm very happy about this new house, and we got very lucky with it. But I kind of miss the old house. This house is technically bigger, but the old house, the rooms themselves were bigger, and my shed was really nice. I installed my shed myself and put a lot of effort into it. And I do have a carport now, but you know, it's just there are some things you pick and you win and lose things. And you just gotta be happy for what you have, that's for damn sure. It is for damn sure. You complain about what you have, they will take it away faster than you can say sorry. No, please, I want to keep it, please. No, too late. You said you didn't like it. Bye-bye, it's ours now. No. Turn your head. It don't look right. I'm reading comments, so if you guys want to say anything, I'm reading. I talk about stuff. I'm also working. You can ask me what I'm doing. I pay attention. I wouldn't have this chat on if I couldn't do this in focus. Plus, I'm not doing this to the absolute meticulous production level that I would love to do it at. I'm doing it at a hobby level, so I am just letting it fly, having a great time. Yep. Okay, so this is where I can start moving this piece and giving you the idea, hey, this piece is being moved. We are now moving this piece. This lid is now going to be moved. And this is where I'm going to have to sneak Andrew back in. So I can slide him in right about here. Nope, a little closer. A little closer. A little closer. Ah, now you can see him. There he is right there. Perfect. Boom. Don't want to hex it, but I feel like we got this first try, folks. Now, we also can't forget that Miguel has to enter the scene right at the end. And now that I'm really looking at this, you can't even... Can you see the raft? You can see just the side of the raft, so I can't do anything about that. I have to work with it. Okay, hands out. Move Andrew. The lid moving is now excusable. Now we can excuse the lid moving. We can also excuse Mark moving. Again, you're not going to see his feet, so you can move his feet without moving them. All three of the characters, now you can move them without seeing their feet. So now I really can crunch out the animation and not have to worry about it looking weird. Just move them. Get them where they need to go. Their feet aren't a factor anymore. I bumped the shark, that's fine. We're going to bump the shark, folks. Bump the shark, jump the shark. Hip hop, hooray! Ho! Hey! Oh! Hip hop, hooray! Through the mind of my mom, in my way. Hey. Okay. Now I'm going to cheat this a bit, and I'm going to put blocks underneath that so that it lifts it up. Okay, so let's move this character in one more step. No. That's where we want it. So let's move the legs, arms out. Perfect. I want to move you one more spot. I want to move this. I want to move that. I want it to really look like, okay, no. You're going to go here for sure. Your hand's not where it needs to be. Now his hand's blocking, so it actually does look like he's lifting rather than his hand being free floating over here for Mark. So all three of them, the hands are out of frame, the feet are out of frame. Move the shark one more time. Boom. Okay, now we got to lift the lid. This is where it's going to get tricky. So let me see if I can lift this without knocking over Mark. But all of them are probably going to get knocked over in this process. That's fine. Just get knocked over. Get on the ground, Mark. It's fine. It's all we were expecting. Move you up a spot. Boom. One brick. There's your lift. Now again, the spear that Mark is holding, I think I already said it, that spear is really going to come back to kind of kick my butt, but I'm going to just let it be okay. Okay, making sure I'm not missing nothing. Interesting creature, he says. Now, how am I going to get... Oh, okay. I guess that's going to fly. That's going to be okay. Again, you can't see his arm there. Ooh, you can see his arm. Let me pick tool. Nice. Okay, that's good. I like that. That looks good. Now, we can't forget about Miguel over there. Shark needs to move a bit. Let's get Miguel here. Advantages again, Miguel's a Mega Block, so I can really be cheap. I don't even need to move his feet. I don't want to. He can just kind of slide up and just be standing there. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'll be lazy. I just want to establish he's there. You see him. He's a character. Cool. Move on. That's all I want to do. Now I'm going to go up one extra space here. Because this is where... Yeah. Okay, so that's not going to work well. This is really where the fun's going to begin. So I think I can use that spear, his hands, and then Lewis. And I should be able to get this lid to hold up enough for one frame to throw it on top of the shark. All I need is one frame. That's it. That's it. That's all I need. That's the one frame I need. I don't even need the shark there. The shark actually can move. So let's move Miguel. Miguel's now in frame. You can now see Miguel standing in the doorway. Perfect. Boom. Okay, take the shark. The shark's gone. Bye-bye. Move the lid. I'm going to move Mark one space forward. Going to move Andrew just a little bit forward, leaning, and I think Lewis is fine where he is. Okay, but Andrew's not holding it. Going to move his hand up. Now he's holding it. That's a big difference. He's holding it now. He's clearly holding it too. Okay. Boom. Okay. Move him here. Move him. Oh, the spear is going to be the death of me. I married myself to it. I'm stuck with it. There's one of the kids knocking on the door. Thought I heard one of the kids knocking on the door. Nah, never mind. I don't think one of the kids was knocking on the door. Might be the cat, too. Cat's pretty big, so if he wants to smash into a door, he can sound like he's a child or a full-grown adult knocking on a door. Good. So that was one. Hi, Ethan. How you doing? Yes, my cat is cute. Thank you. All right, so that was 1 hour of work. We did scrap the first take. All right, time to look at all of it and see if that was a complete waste of my time. And I will have to do all of it again because I'm not happy. We'll find out. Okay, as I was correct. Yep, I did bump the camera. Yep, I did bump it. Now, am I going to deal with it? Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm going to live with that camera bump. That's okay. That's what I mean by the level of hobbyist. The hobbyist, I'm going to be okay with that camera bump, and I'm going to move on. I'll be all right. The camera bump's fine. If anything, it kind of adds to it a little bit. But if I was a perfectionist and I was doing this at like a submitting it for competition level, that would all be scrap, and I'd have to do it all again. That little camera bump is fine. So now I have to look at each individual character. I'm going to start off with Lewis. Now his do-rag is like that because the life jacket prevents it from going to the back. So it is in his face. Let's make sure that all looks good. So, as I said, you can't see his legs, so I didn't have to animate his legs moving. Why do I have to animate movement when you're not going to see it? What's the point? Why am I making legs move that you're not going to see? So you go, doop, 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 and now, and then doop, doop, doop. Save you a bunch of time and effort. So perfect. You see that his leg is moving right there. His leg's moving. And you don't see his legs at any other point, so I don't have to move them. Okay, so now I'm going to take a look at Mark. Now, does that spear look okay? Is it not just held up randomly at any point? Nope, that's okay. We're good with that. Yep. Now let's look at Andrew. I said that I was going to have him come off a frame. Now watch how he goes away. He'll walk in, and he goes away. But your imagination has you think he's over here, when in reality he was sitting on the desk over here. He wasn't anywhere over here. He was off the desk until I put him back there. Then he appears. He slides right back in perfectly. Again, you don't have to see their legs. Picks it up, slides it over. Now let's check out Miguel. Miguel's going to be entering through here. Okay, the door moves a little bit, but that's excusable. He just entered the frame. Now he does kind of jump into the room, but that's okay. We'll live with that. Okay, now the shark is definitely a little much, but he's moving. You can tell that the shark is squirming. It doesn't want to be in there and is trying to get out. I accomplished what I wanted to. It doesn't look really how I want that to look, but it's quick enough and it accomplishes that the shark is stuck in the crate and that they're going to seal him back up. Now the shark is sealed back up. And that's it. Shark's back in the crate, guys. When you put the shark back in the crate.
Hey, that's my goon that's in that crate. Let him out.
That's the next audio line. Admittedly, I'm at an hour and a half here, and I do have to get up at 5, and it's 9, and I might play some more video games, but let me see here.
Hey, that's my goon that's in that crate. Let him out.
Okay, I'm going to clip that. I think I can do.
Miguel, say one more word. We're putting you in the crate with him.
Moving this crate in and out's not that hard. How are we supposed to get it all the way out of the mall without a forklift?
You guys are forgetting. I have the vacuum cleaner working here now. Now come on, let's get it out back to the return dock, because I am not throwing this in the dumpster if it goes bad.
Oh, what in the name of...
Alright, use that audio. So, let's put it all together just to see. It's always good to stop and have a look at all of it. Make sure that the next scene transition's good.
In fact, to get the shark back in the crate.
Get me alongside it, I'll do the rest.
What are you boys doing at work so early?
Miguel, no one appreciates your appearances or your commentary.
No, wait, we actually could use your help, Miguel. Can you come over here?
I don't trust like that. What are you boys up to? Oh, what in the name of...
That's good. I really like that transition, how that goes. Because we've already established all of this, so that goes boom, 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 back and forth with the camera. That's great. I like that. I'm very happy with that. See if I can get at least one audio cue out of the way tonight, and then I think I'm going to call it a night. I'll knock out one audio cue, and then I'm going to call it a night, okay?
Hey, that's my goon that's in that crate. Let him out.
Ow. Oh, was that really? And that was really an hour and a half. And that's why I listen to news, because that gives me an idea of how long I've actually been doing this. Forgive me, I'm putting my cartoons back on real quick. Okay. That's a lot of screen running, Luke, seriously. I'm finishing this one clip and I'm off, dude. Play some music so you can vibe and catch the dubs, man. I can't play Fortnite without music if you're asking me. I find it to be way too arcadey. I need music. I usually listen to some sort of like a Cypress Hill type vibes when I'm playing. Oh, that's a good point. That's an extremely good point. Ow. Alright, I hear the kids running around upstairs. Okay, I gotta wrap it up. They have tomorrow off, but I don't. Y'all need to go to sleep. Ow. I wonder how many times I bumped the camera this time. Ugh, I've been bumping it like crazy. Kind of knew when I went live that I wasn't exactly fully energized to do this, but I really wanted to do it. Yeah, bumping the crap out of that camera. Bumpity bump bump, bumpity bump bump. Look at that camera go. Bumpity bump bump, bumpity bump bump. Left and right. Hey, whoa. That's alright. We'll deal with it. There's a certain amount of bump. Again, hobbyist. Hobbyist level, folks. Let's add the audio and let's go to bed. And by go to bed, I mean see if I can go back on live streaming video games in a little bit. We'll find out after these messages from our children.
Hey, that's my goon that's in that crate. Let him out. Hey, that's my goon that's in that crate. Let him out. Hey, that's my goon that's in.
So just for the sake of it, let's run it all together one time, and then we are calm there tonight, folks. I'm turning back. Sometimes I listen to funk. Ooh, I like that. Get funky. Look at that last bit.
I don't trust
call
like
it
that.
there.
What are you boys up to? Oh, what in the name of? Hey, that's my goon that's in that crate. Let him out.
Thanks again for bringing me.
All right, folks. Live stream is cursed. We got to get off before 15 people end up in this room. We're almost at the 2-hour mark. Thank you, everybody, for logging in. Thanks for the happy faces and the hearts and everything. I got to go upstairs and check on the kids. And I got to get up at 5 in the morning to go work on equipment in the snow. Everybody have a good night. Later, y'all.